All right, friends, it's T-Man. We back with a brand new video on our good friend JasonBlaha, the strength and baloney fitness guy, the gym lifting, recruiting, fitness gear slave himself, JasonBlaha. We're going to react to his video. So Blaha says the health food industry just sell expensive junk food. Oh, do they? Yes.
The health food industry is largely a scam. Hey everybody, it's JasonBlaha here, and I thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about this today. But if you guys would, please remember to click like down below. We would greatly appreciate it. If you aren't following me, please follow or subscribe.
Well, that's a given.
And please comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it.
I can't comment or subscribe below because you've banned me, sir. But if you unban me, I could. But anybody wants, you could like and subscribe below on my channel if you like the video. Like the video, subscribe, and comment down below.
Let's get over to the video. Really, this is something that is really marketing, and it's kind of insidious in a way. And that's when companies out there, there's a whole industry built around creating healthy foods. As if
Is there?
Chicken and rice and vegetables and fruit and grains and nuts and dairy weren't healthy foods. Single ingredient foods, and that's kind of the take home here. So when it comes to healthy foods, people say, "Oh, there's so much confusion." It's like, no, there really isn't. Stick to single ingredient foods, right? Minimally processed. If you flip over and look at the ingredients, and there's a bunch of stuff in there. There's a bunch of stuff in there, particularly things that are highly refined. It's junk food. This is not complicated. And it only gets complicated because of marketing and fad diets. So if you set all that to the side, okay, you set aside fad diets and marketing, and particularly these health food companies, it becomes very, very clear what healthy foods are, right? But that you would recognize in their form. You can look at a steak and know that's a steak, right? There's no ambiguity about what's in it, what all's been added to it, preservatives, like there would be in bacon. You flip that over, it's like, oh man, we got all sorts of crazy stuff in here. But a steak, you know what it is. You know what an egg is. You know what rice is. You see a banana. You see a potato, okay? You see some spinach. Is there any doubt in your mind as to what that is? And I'm not saying the way it's found in nature, because I'm fully aware these are agricultural foods. But the thing is, there's not a lot of extra stuff added. They're not highly refined. They've not been stripped of fiber, stripped of nutrients. Okay?
They've been stripped of fiber, stripped of nutrients. Yeah, okay. What about it?
It's not complicated. Now, it gets complicated when you get fad diets.
Fad diets, man. Diets are fake. And carnivore is not a diet. Again, with Blaha, the whole health food industry, what do they promote? Health? I don't know. You go to a supplement store, it says health on it. Is it really healthy for you just because it says health on the top of the store and they sell a bunch of supplements in there? What do supplements have to do with health? They're just supplements. That must mean that you're very unhealthy. That's why they want you to go buy supplements at the supplement store, because your diet is insufficient, so it's not healthy, so they're going to supplement you with supplements. That's just crazy, man. How could you be deficient in any nutrients if all these people are promoting that? Oh, these fruits and vegetables and everything have all these nutrients in there. Even more than animal products. That's messed up, bro. That would mean that all you have to do is go to the shopping center and go buy some fruits and vegetables, and now you're not deficient in any nutrient. Whatever.
They're like, well, butter is healthy. Then you look at butter is really a highly refined food with all the nutrients stripped out.
Yeah, butter's healthy. You're made out of cholesterol. All your cells are made out of cholesterol. You need cholesterol. You need saturated fat. You need a lot of it, all right? You need a lot of saturated fat so you can increase your testosterone, because all of you are on the verge of feminizing yourself, going to the gym, lift a heavy weight concentrically, like the government has everybody out there lifting. Get it? Lifting slaves. Not only do they have you lifting concentrically, but they have you lifting concentrically 24/7. The gyms are open 24/7. So sometimes some people are going there twice a day lifting. What the? That's just insane, bro. Then there's a nice business downstairs. It says pizza, pasta, Coca-Cola. Then they go downstairs, have a pasta, pizza, and a Coca-Cola, further feminizing themselves. That you don't even realize that McDonald's, all these fast food industries, when you go there, they're there to feminize you. You understand me? They're so anti-masculine in this world. If you haven't really noticed by now, then you really have to be delusional if you haven't noticed. Just look around. They don't promote masculinity. If anything, they're against it. They're against you. They want to demasculinize you. And those who are strong enough to wear it off, they're the ones that get the girls. You understand me? The more masculine you are, the more women are attracted to you. They're not attracted to demasculinized men. Feminized men walking around, going to the gym. To them, that's feminine. I'm going to tell you the truth. The fact that you go to the gym, women think that's feminine. And here's the thing. You're not really building any muscle if you're not doing something specific, even if you do go to the gym. Here's the thing. I don't go to the gym. I go often. I go periodically. You can understand what I'm trying to explain to you. I don't even like going to the gym. The only reason I go there is because I just go there to tear down my body to get it to rebuild bigger and stronger. That's about it. I don't go there to feminize myself, come in 7 days a week. I'm not attracted to the people that go to the gym. I'm not attracted to the gym or the people or anything that goes on there. If anything, I don't even like the smell of a gym. It's fucking dirty and nasty in there. You might even get a disease there. Who the hell knows? A skin disease or some shit, bro. You understand me? Because it's packed with people breathing heavily. You don't know what's going on in a gym these days. But like I said, me personally, I usually try to go in when hardly anyone's there. And I just go in as a periodic lifter, tear down, rebuild. That's it, and leave. That's it.
This coconut oil.
And lifting periodically masculinizes you at least. Lifting eccentrically. But lifting concentrically and coming in often, yeah, I don't think so.
It's healthy. No, it's not. You're just cooking. It's a bunch of refined saturated fat. It's already possibly not healthy in a coconut, that all the fiber and good stuff.
It's like Blaha. He lifts in this gym concentrically, just exercising every single day, 7 days a week. Yeah, this is pure feminization. That's why he's feminized. Look at him. Take a good look at him. Yeah. He talks about men and everything. I mean, they sent him a box, a gift, right? There was a dildo in it. Huh.
Just stop. Same thing with different sugars. Well, this sugar's not like the others. It's organic cane sugar. No, just stop. That's marketing. It's still a refined.
No, it's not marketing. It's to feminize you, man. Cane sugar. Sugars feminizes you.
And sugar. Okay? This is all junk food.
Think about it. In what way could sugar masculinize you? It can't, but it can feminize you, especially you gaining weight and getting fat.
Perfect examples of junk food. And I mean, really.
Think about what's making you lean and muscular and masculine. Testosterone. Okay. What would lower your testosterone and increase estrogen? Sugar. All these fake foods they put out there. Plants and fruits and whatever, all these engineered foods. I told you, they're there to demasculinize you, to feminize you. And it's doing a very good job, because I've never heard of transgender before in my entire life. When I was growing up, I heard this word GAY, but then I heard something about transvesti, and then they just kept coming up with these different things, like guys that like to dress up in dresses. Why would they want to dress up in dresses? Why would they want to be GAY? Why would they want to be any of these things? And then there's, I don't know, whatever. Then there's the transgender. It just keeps coming out. There's new stuff all the time. Hell, I can't keep up with all of them. So there's just new stuff coming out, and it's getting worse all the time, bro. They don't even know what sex they are. Why? This is feminized, bro. The whole point is to feminize you. They like it, and they sit back and they laugh at you. The elites sit back and laugh at you people. You understand me? You just don't realize it.
Really, that's one end of the health food industry before we get into all these other little goofy things. The fact that you look on a container and it's organic or raw coconut oil.
Yes. Another thing to feminize you. That's when Blaha promotes tofu and all these weird fake foods to feminize you. And his exercises, feminizing exercises.
I can assure you that consuming a bunch of oils of any type is probably not ideal.
Okay.
Oil that's been extracted already from a plant.
Shouldn't be eating
Now,
any
of course,
of that.
all the carnivores and keto people, oh, there you go, you're right, until you jump on their...
The carnivores and the keto people, I don't know about keto, sounds fake. Carnivore sounds normal. There's herbivore and carnivore. We're carnivore. You understand me? That's not a diet, dude.
precious butter, and then they freak out, acting like it's not really the same thing. It's arguably worse. Notice I'm pro meat. I said steak was great. Eggs are great.
Of course.
Rice is great. Potatoes are great.
Rice has arsenic in it. It's not that great. It's sugar. Are potatoes that great? Not necessarily either. They're not that great. They got oxalates too. I mean, they're not that great. They could be used for a specific purpose, but they're not that great, man. You understand me? Preference wise, as an older person, I can't handle eating starch anymore. So I have to eat more animal fat because I'll become dysfunctional. I know that for a fact because it did. It made me dysfunctional. I had to quit that shit right away. You get it? Yeah, you're taking on more DNA damage. You're taking on DNA damage. It's slow, but then eventually it accelerates with the time as you get older. I only recommend some people eat their natural diet as carnivore, but they can eat some starch. But here's the thing, it's not something you want to do forever, you know? Maybe if you're training or something in between. But I don't recommend it as you go down the line, as you get older. Cut it all out. Just eat as natural as possible. Animal products. Stay away from all these fake foods. They definitely will make you dysfunctional.
Watermelon's great. See how this works?
They hinder your performance.
They're all whole food, single ingredient foods. All this other stuff is garbage. But if they need to put that on the label, they need to put organic on the label, raw on the label. All right, you already know this is a scam.
They do, yes. They need to put it on the label. Yes, man. They put a lot of stuff on the label. They put preservatives and additives. What do you think they're doing to you?
Yeah. And yes, the idea of organic food is actually a bit of a scam.
You want to take your...
Of course, organic is a scam. Everything's organic. It's ridiculous.
Yes, the idea of organic food is actually a bit of a scam. People don't like to hear that. How dare you?
How dare you?
Bougie fitness.
Fuji
Right?
Fitness.
Bougie fitness. So you have that, but then you look at all these other little silly health products. I mean, the cereal aisle is the greatest example. You want a healthy cereal, get some oatmeal, get some oats. Notice I didn't say a bunch of mixed oats with all these.
I love this. Get some oats. That's going to really feminize you, oats, man. I remember talking to my grandparents on the farm, and they're like, I was a kid, and I go, you got oats? And they're like, what? Oats. They go, we feed that. That's for horses, oats. That's not for human consumption. If you consume that, it'll feminize you. That's another thing by the government. Yeah, in order to even to consume it as a human, it has to go through, I don't know, many processes. You know that? It has to go through many processes before they can even sell it to you. And it's already dead anyways. And it has no value because what it does is, well, it does for them. I mean, because it feminizes you. Eating oats feminizes you.
Added to it and refined sugars and
Look at Blaha. He's an example of feminization. It's doing a very good job. It has definitely feminized him. That's why he has to take steroids, take testosterone shots. You understand me? Because the feminization. Think about it. all these people are complaining about low testosterone. These so-called men, low testosterone. Look at that. You're going to the gym. You're lifting. How can you have low testosterone? Because the plan is working to feminize you, to feminize men. And so they all complain and they go, well, we have to go on TRT. They can't stop talking about it these days. Hell, I don't even know what TRT is or steroids when I was growing up. I don't even know any of these things. And even when the whole thing broke out about steroids, I didn't even know what TRT is. I didn't think doctors would give you so-called TRT. What's the problem out there? Shrinking balls. Your balls are shrinking from what? Lifting concentrically because you're crashing your testosterone. Get it? Because it's to feminize you. And so not only that, because your cortisol is sky high coming in lifting all the time. If your cortisol is sky high all the time, you have high estrogen. You just don't even realize that. And another thing is eating these so-called fake foods. They're to feminize you. They add to the problem, yes.
Oats, some plain oats. You can add some fruit to it to make it sweeter. Okay? You can add some extra protein of some type to it, some Greek yogurt.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, there we go. But this is where we start getting into the crazy stuff. Like, all right,
You know, people complain about bones all the time. You know, bones. Bones are very important. You know that only in eccentric exercise, you get what they call micro tears in your bones. So there's a remodeling effect, increasing bone density. Yeah, that's why it's such a superior exercise. That's why the government does not promote eccentric exercise. And the fitness industry, because it's by the government. They want to keep you small and weak. You understand me? But good at lifting a heavy weight to fool you. They want to make you believe that you're strong. Oh, I lift concentrically a heavy weight. Yeah, that's the whole point. And they also want you to go on steroids so you can destroy the shit out of yourself, destroy yourself. Well, think about it. Steroids are illegal. Why is YouTube promoting these steroid channels, people taking steroids? They're illegal drugs. And they're way more illegal in the U.S. than in Canada. I mean, there's a way to get them here. But, I mean, come on, man. Like in the U.S., they classified it's an illegal drug. So how are these people? They're all promoting it. The trend twins and all that. All these people, all these channels and everything. That's all they talk about is taking steroids. Some of them, they even show it. They show injections. Come on, bro. What's going on exactly? So if it's so illegal, why do they want people to destroy themselves with steroids?
Yogurts are great. Cultured dairy, got all these prebiotics in it. The lactose been eaten up by the bacteria. For people who are lactose intolerant, great stuff. Then, they start adding these other things. Now we have this special mix, the special blend.
Yes, lactose intolerance. Take all these fake foods and guess what? Makes for a great industry, TRT. Business, banking.
And you look, there's a bunch of sugars and crap put in it.
Sure.
A bunch of other stuff in there. You took a perfectly good food like yogurt and tried to make it into something. Let's make it into Activia. With it, it's like you already have live and active cultures in all yogurts. We were good already. Just stop. But then you go over to the cereal aisle, all the healthy cereals, and then look at them. It's just garbage. But it's got organic, cruelty-free cane sugar in it.
I like how Blaha called it healthy cereals. There's no cereals that are healthy.
Yeah, that's called sucrose. That's a refined sugar. You've refined all these grains. You've added refined sugars. But it's natural. It's 7 natural sprouted grains that we've then milled and gotten rid of the extra fiber. And then we've added organic, cruelty-free, vegan, paleo table sugar to it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's called junk food. It's cheaper to just buy the Rice Krispies. Buy the cornflakes.
Yeah.
They've got some extra vitamins thrown in too. They're fortified with vitamins. Hey, it's not any worse. It's literally not any worse than that other crap, but it costs 1/3 of the price. So you can save money if you're going to eat some crap. But and that's the point. People come up with all these whole health food industry, and before long, people think they're eating healthy and they're eating or whatever special magical antioxidant-rich cereal full of organic
Sure, Special K.
cane sugar. I got my organic coconut oil, my grass-fed butter, and I'm like, why don't you just eat McDonald's at this point and take a multivitamin? Like, what is the difference at this point? Because there's a few vitamins in it. You got an organic label somewhere.
Yep.
Dude, just eat the Big Mac and the Coke. You'll enjoy it more. Take a vitamin at that point, because it's just junk food still. And people just don't get it. It's like, do you not understand we mean eat healthy? Eat some chicken and rice. Eat some steak and some avocados, you know, steak and potatoes. Have some milk with it. Like, this is healthy. And then people will go back over to, just because something is a refined food from a previous era, then it's okay. It's only the modern refined stuff. But then it's like they'll eat white bread on toast. Like, they'll take white bread, make it into toast, and go, because, well, it doesn't have some high fructose corn syrup in it. And then they'll slap butter on it and eat a bunch of bacon with it and call it a healthy breakfast, because some people were eating that in the past. And that was pretty much garbage too. It's just the last generation
Isn't that what Blaha does?
garbage. It's still junk food, guys. Your orange juice is probably junk food.
It is all junk food. Everything Blaha eats, tofu, all these foods, rice and everything, and his orange juice and everything. It's all junk food.
Go eat some fruit. This isn't complicated.
I love this. Go eat some fruit. Fruit's junk food to humans. It's considered junk food. It's got sugar in it. It fucking feminizes you.
Right? This isn't complicated. Add some seasoning or spices if you don't like your chicken and rice and broccoli. But that's healthy eating, single ingredient foods. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that.
Single ingredient foods. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Yes, very informative.